Architectural Builders Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
A threshold. It's in a drawer that was just put in, but I need to pull it back out and change the threshold. So a couple of questions I've got. I saw the videos you guys put out online on like YouTube, and the Pemko is what I'm looking at. Be a 36-inch. I'm down to it's a very deep jam, so I'd be getting the 5-inch plus a 3-inch extension. My walls are actually a foot thick. So what I'm down to is either the one with the adjustable oak or the one that's completely aluminum. And I'm just curious to see if you had any advice on one versus the other. I kind of like the all aluminum just for the durability of it.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. A lot of people end up replacing the oak because after a decade or more, that's what starts to fatigue.
Okay. Something else I noticed, there was a new one out that had a synthetic piece in the bottom versus the wood. Is that available?
It's not. Pemko did have those on the market for a little while, and they pulled them.
Okay.
That's where that stood. If it was me, I would thoroughly soak the wood over a period of time with, a polyurethane in the edges and all exposed areas, and that's how I would do that.
Okay. And then I know they make a little pan that goes underneath, but is that to keep the water away from the threshold wood or to keep it out of the house?
So the function of a water return pan does not really apply to this threshold type. It applies to interlocking thresholds that have a principle of a water return that is part of the design of the unit. Having said that, if you were to have a piece of sheet metal below your wood and on top of your sill, that would inherently help, I would think, keep it from soaking up any moisture that might be present as well. But the water return is really meant to keep water from going. If any water got to underneath the door in an interlocking threshold, it would run through the weep holes, drip underneath the threshold on top of the pan, and then out the front, where there are additional weep holes that have been created in the leading edge of the threshold. So in a adjustable oak or aluminum top unit like you're talking about, I think its only benefit is to give you some additional protection on that pine structure that's underneath it.
Yeah, mine's actually concrete. It's full masonry with brick siding. There is on the inside, it's been built out with 2x as well, but I'm sitting on all concrete and stone. So, and I'm pretty protected by the elements because there's a 3-foot overhang, plus I got wide gutters and the door's inside a foot, so I'm almost 5 feet from. Rain never hits it. It's just that I'm washing off the patio. I might hit it with the hose, but that's about it.
No.
So okay. And I'm in the car. Well, again, let me ask you this. I'm thinking I need a 36. I know that you can cut them down, but when you do, you cut the whole end off, correct? You don't just cut off part of it because the adjustable part has to fit within the jam, and mine measures right at 36. Now the whole jam, the whole pre-assembled unit, which was put together with a plastic piece scrap, which I'm pulling out there, it's like, I guess, almost 38 wide, and it's so rather than me buy a 38 and cut it down, I would just probably buy a 36. I know that's kind of hard for you to tell without seeing it. Would you normally buy a 36-inch to fit a 36-inch opening, knowing that the does that make sense? Because the adjustable part is exactly 36. And it goes up underneath the boards that were made by the company that made the jam. Would you ever buy like a 38 and cut down just the? Again, I'm an electrician, I'm pretty handy with shit, but I've never mounted one to a pre-hung door. I did take the old one out. I know how that one was made. I'm assuming that what's there is made the same.
Yeah, so every industry has its own nuances, right? Whether it be, low voltage or line voltage or plumbing or whatever. Well, the answer to the question is no, because in a residential application, a 36-inch door, that door itself could be 36-inch, and then the frame would be like 36 and a quarter, and that runs afoul of how a commercial door would be called. A nominal size of a commercial door is 3.0 or 3 foot or 36-inch. Well, you put the tape measure on the door, it don't measure 36. It's 35 and change. The residential industry does it where the door could be the full size, and then that frame is oversized. The way that is accounted for is if you ordered a 3-foot threshold, it's going to come 36 and a half, and that's how they do it.
Okay, so a 36-incher is oversized.
Exactly. Or maybe it's the right size. So it all depends on how it was done. But in either case, you've got a little extra there.
Okay, so a 36-inch Pemko is actually 36 and a half, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then I could just cut it down on my...
Yes,
sir. Okay. So if I do go with the all aluminum, which is my preference, I'm thinking... I noticed on the video you were talking about, keeping the rain away, which in my case is not really a factor. Is there anything else to be aware of with the all aluminum ones?
Not really. I mean, other than that piece being aluminum rather than wood, it's the same design. It has the same moisture barrier, the same adjustability, the same dimensional properties. Wood looks nice, but that's why people replace them.
Yeah, in time, it's not going to.
Right, precisely.
I want something to last decades, not years, but decades. Okay. Is that something you keep in stock?
What finish on the aluminum?
Just raw aluminum. Well, let me ask you this. The one that's the brushed nickel, how well does that last?
Well, it's an anodized process over aluminum, so it's durable because it's anodized. But the first time someone walks over that threshold with a piece of gravel on their gym shoe, it is what it is, and but it's anodized. It can be scratched like anything. Aluminum storefront is all anodized, so that stuff's pretty durable.
Yeah, I'm thinking just the standard aluminum, non-anodized. So is that something you have in stock?
I do keep that in stock. I've got 3 of them.
Okay. And then I would also need, I believe it's the 3-inch is the widest you have for the extension?
Right, yeah, those are, yeah, that's right.
So I need one of those. And I guess that's it. Can I place the order with you right now over the phone?
Yeah, I will send you over to order entry. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
And do let them know if you want the water pan as well. Or just tell me if you do or not, and I'll tell them.
I mean, I'm thinking no. I don't. I
would agree.
Not, okay.
Yeah, I just seal it with polyurethane.
Yeah, I will. What do you recommend? Anything other than silicone to go underneath there, or is there something better?
I like poly seam seal. I find that it's extremely flexible when you're putting it down. Very good for an exterior application. I've used it for high moisture environments like caulking a tub, and it has a good open time. And like all caulks, you'll have to, redo that eventually. But I personally like poly seam seal.
Okay. Do you sell that as well, I suppose?
I don't. No, we don't. We don't. That's not our thing. That'd be a trip to, yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, sending you over to Corey. He knows what you want. I am transferring you now, and we'll stay on the phone until he picks up. Stand by. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.